Hello there. I'm going to be doing a takeover on Gear Dungeon 1 here. The roster is pretty damn good. The gear is, normally passable for Gear Dungeon 1. I'm supposed to attempt Gear Dungeon 2 after this, and I think that one is going to be slightly more challenging. But we'll see once we cross that bridge. For now, Khamet, Elowyn, Brokkir. Get the costs going. Drop in our Artemis. I did not change Artemis's artifacts, so if we need a little bit more damage, I can always do that. Definitely should be doing that. That's for sure. Pop both ultimates, shred through those. No, we wanted Vortex, there we go. Drop in the Wood Elf, recall the Wood Elf. Drop in our Valk. Drop in a Diaochan, A1, which is so incredibly strong for Gear Dungeon 1. Make sure we hit. Okay, we're good. Just say make sure we have a shield on Valk, and we did have one. We just consumed it for her ultimate, giving her the extra range needed to take these guys out. Bottom lane is doing fine. I have a feeling that this Elowyn is not skilled.
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here.
We're missing massive chunks of rage regen, and I'm not sure why.
Evil ends here.
This might be a slight issue.
I see. Rise.
For now, we're gonna roll with it and see what happens. But something is off here. Something is very, very off. Valk ult. Looks extremely late. We should still have the damage to take out those two. Yeah, we're good. Cyrus ult. Brokkir ult. And at this point, it's just a formality to clear 8. I need to go take a look at Elowyn and what's going on there.
In my elements. In my elements.
Let's rewrite some history. Evil ends here. Evil ends.
Okay, that still works out.
To impress me.
What do we got? That's bad. And yeah, that's bad. So, out of curiosity here. No, all the rage is there. What the heck?
Humanity never falls.
Huh. feel like I'm tripping. Either the rage regen change they did was much more important than I thought, and
Thy God and die.
things are
For
wildly
mother.
different, or I'm wildly misremembering the exact timings for Gear Dungeon 1 because it's just been so goddamn long.
Comes for ye.
I honestly don't know which one it is. But it's working so far. I think the main problem is just that I'm using Cyrus, and that has a lot more cost, so Valk isn't placed as early, so we're not putting things out as early. I'm pretty sure that's the main problem here. So it is, you know, 6 extra costs compared to Harz, which does make a significant difference.
Drink time for say
Mother's blessings upon you.
Drop in our Cyrus. Not the time to misclick a drop because literally every second matters.
Is this how
Crush the wicked.
We're going to use Valk as early as we possibly can here.
Evil ends
Meet
here.
every edge we can get on the rage regen game.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Skeleton just gets obliterated, man.
Evil ends here.
time. Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Evil
And
ends here.
perfect. Okay, there we go. We used it early enough that Valk is now going to get some rage on these guys. Which, I think my timings were just... I'm just rusty on my goddamn timings, man. It's been too long since I've got Gear Dungeon 1. Yeah, this is a lot closer to what it should be.
Rewrite some history. Evil ends here.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Let's get a skeleton going.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Sadly, we still wasn't early enough to manage to get a few hits off on these guys before.
The moon and stars must
That's a lot of
fall for
damage.
their arrogance. The sound of life is tiresome.
All fear not, my friend.
In my elements. In my elements.
Together, we are the
The moon. I say
And I was sleeping on Khamet and Artemis, which is not good.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Rise!
Mother's blessings upon you.
Still mostly fine. We are in the final wave. Although at this rate, those skeletons are going to walk through, and we don't want that. Come on, Artemis. Let's try not slacking next time. Oh, that was just in the nick of time.
Rewrite some history. Evil ends
Nobody saw that. I totally didn't forget an ultimate.
Evil
Two
ends
ultimates, really.
here.
And are we gonna have time to kill them before they reach Valk?
Upon you.
Nope. So, fallback plan. Recall those. Place the Harz right there. And, you know, you could take any unit that deals damage here. And it would accomplish the same thing. Wait, are we still not done with these guys? Point is, if you're low on damage, right, this is an option, is just wait until your bottom lane is fully finished. Your tank up here can hold perfectly fine. This is why we have the backup tank, really. Just let him do his thing. Chill out there. Pop an Artemis and Khamet. Finish clearing up over there. Recall Brokkir because he's not going to be needed anymore. At this point, Cyrus is no longer needed either. Khamet doesn't do anything for us. Artemis doesn't do anything for us. You're just essentially recalling pretty much everyone. And then you really just kind of wait. Now, we do have Valara. I'm going to intentionally not use her unless I absolutely need to, like right about now might be a good time to place her just to knock them back and gain us a few seconds. This is not looking good for Harz. Did I? Aw, man. See? Jesus. I was trying to avoid using Valara to not go into that, but sadly, here we are. I'll go back to stage 9 afterwards. Just because I'm not going to do 2 stage 9s in the same video for no good reason. And we'll go straight for 10 to see if I need to tweak gear, or if we can clear it like so. Which I'm somewhat dubious on the tanks here. Especially our Harz, who is supposed to be our backup tank, but I might need to take a second backup tank, because we're kind of limited on tank gear here. So that's not ideal. Actually, I am going to go with Vortex first, just to make sure he has all of his rage.
Mother's blessings upon you.
It's a bit tight, but it works out. Okay, the damage is there on the bottom lane. I'm not too worried. It's really just the top lane that might be a bit finicky.
Humanity never falls. Together, we are the shield.
And there we go.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Let's not forget the ultimates on the bottom lane, because if there is a mishap on stage 10, we will not be able to properly recover from it. Start popping Artemis. Khamet go. Cyrus skeleton. Okay, top lane is pretty much perfect right now. We're gonna have time to get plenty of rage.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Problem then becomes waiting for a shield, which we already have, but we're still going to use that Vortex ultimate.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Man, Diaochan really is truly such a busted champion. Or PvE at least. It's insane how far we've come since the Dolores days.
The move first and drink deep.
Let's settle down there. Stop trying to kill my tank. And there we go.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Rise!
Evil ends here.
To watch the HP on our tanks.
And drink deep the curse of my kind.
We're going to recall Brokkir pretty much immediately. We're also going to recall Artemis and Khamet pretty much immediately.
Let's crush the wicked. Evil ends here.
I seemingly either used Valk too early or used it at the same time as the shield, so we will be dropping in a Valara just to get started on these units in the back. Try to see if the slow and everything else is enough for us to take them out.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Doesn't seem like it.
Your kind shows little evil. Let's rewrite together. We preserve.
So we're going to fall back to our Harz plan. Recall our Cyrus while we're at it. Recall our Vortex as well, because why not? And
Look, but don't touch.
she won't be able to cover Harz, but that's okay.
But don't touch.
Harz is going to be taking a little bit of damage here. We're going to drop in that Wood Elf.
All lives fear not, my
And our
friend.
Brokkir is back in business. We are going to use Harz's shield tempo for a little while longer here. Plop in our Artemis, which actually Artemis can go right here. Khamet will be going right there. And at this point, we're going to recall Harz, drop our Brokkir in. Wait until these ults come fully online, and then just take everything out. Which is what we should have done last time. Or even just, you know, if you do have... Since we do have a spare slot for Valara here, you could use that for virtually any platform damage dealer and help on that very last wave. Potentially even before. You could probably handle the first pack like that. But... at this point, you know, we can kind of just dump in everyone and just nuke them. So, I'm a bit miffed that we had to, you know, do that blunder on stage 9. But here we are, and we did clear 10. At least God, I hope I did clear 10. I'm not just absolutely tripping here, but fairly certain that we cleared 10. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So 110 is done. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the gear here. And this is also the other problem is not everyone is necessarily skilled. Harz was sadly running a Glacier set with tank left side and a +10 Bastion ring. Brokkir is running Guardian, tank left side, and a +10 Bastion ring, also not fully skilled. Valk, also not fully skilled, running Warlord, Infernal War, and a Realm tier. Vortex, running tank left side and Invigoration HP right side, with a tumultuous horn. We're doing this so, you know, that very first time he has his ult up in time, Diaochan running attack, left side Calamity, right side Invigoration, with her exclusive, also not fully skilled. Cyrus is running... Oh, Cyrus was running Glacier too. God. Do we really only have one tank set? I think we do, yeah. Well, in any case, we got Astral Guardian, Glacier, and a Bastion Ring. Valara, Cataclysm, Wicked Vengeance, Dawnbreak for exclusive, Khamet, Soulbound Arcana, Wicked Vengeance, also not fully skilled, and a Tear of Twilight, Elowyn, Invigoration, Light's Grace, Euphoric Orb, which we're going to change here for before going to Gear Dungeon 2. We're going to take Tia's Balm instead, and she is also not fully skilled. And finally, Artemis, Warlord, Soulbound Arcana, Brightroot Ring, which should have been a Scarab, and also not fully skilled. But yeah, that was Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 10. Cheers. You have a nice one.